What do you call a Tory who is creative? A con artist. I know last year Rishi Sunak finally got rid of the Home Secretary. I don't know if that makes him a braver man at all, but I've also the thing is about me as well. Like I know, like the Tories have been touched on. I don't know, like what's scarier when the Tories tell the truth or lie. I know I've been talking enough about the Tories, so I'll level up and talk briefly about Labour as well. I would have liked to have been at the wedding of the opposition leader, Mr. Starmer, just to have heard him during his vows repeatedly saying the phrase "IKEA." I know, right, recently he's maybe been dividing like some of his supporters because I'm not sure, like if you've seen it like in the news, like he's been praising some of the ex-Tory prime ministers like Margaret Thatcher. He was praising the way she ran the country, and Boris Johnson, he was talking about the levelling up as well. So it makes me think who'll go for next, which like right-wing figure will he praise, and will he say that Tommy Robinson is good at organising gatherings? You don't know what will be next. But bit about me. Sometimes in the past I've had panic attacks. And for those of you who don't know what a panic attack is, I'll try not to showcase it right now. I'm too good at that, still to this day. It's weird when you first go through the symptoms and you're trying to work out what you do and don't have. I remember you see different people like the hypnotherapist and the psychologist, but one particular day when I saw the doctor and they ruled out bipolar, I didn't know whether to laugh or to cry. And going back to the panic attacks, I've since learned there's a relative of the panic attack, which is known as the limited symptom attack, which is 3 symptoms or less, i.e. a less stylish panic attack. But for me, it's a bit of a weird name, limited symptom attack. If you're telling someone you're in the middle of one of them, they don't come to your aid so quickly as when you say that you're having a panic attack. And it adds maths as well into the equation, or something that's more about feelings. So that's another stress as well. Like you're trying to count all the symptoms while you're panicking, like you're thinking what I had. So you're counting running away, shaking, breathing fast, bad maths. And then by the time you try to see which one you have, it gets upgraded to a full-blown panic attack anyway. The most random place I've had a panic attack is probably the hairdresser. Still can't say that one today, but for me, sometimes it's a bit of a weird place, like when you're getting your hair cut, like when you're staring at the person who's cutting your hair and they're not talking to you, so you end up just staring straight in the mirror, and you don't know whether to keep a neutral face or just, give some small form of acknowledgement, like half a smile to do a particularly good cut. And sometimes you're just sitting there witnessing the slow death of your haircut. If they do a alright job in the end, I try to think, what compliment can I give back to them? So I look in the mirror and I think, what can I say to make them feel better about themselves? So I just come out with, I look amazing. So a few things I'll leave you off with, I'm not sure how many of you follow Eurovision, but whenever it comes around to Eurovision season, it reminds me of a time when I myself received 12 points on my driving license. Sometimes, when I'm in a restaurant, I've received rude service from the staff. There was one particular occasion where they just walked away from me quickly. I didn't know why, because all they did was they asked me what sauce I wanted, and I just said tartar for now, and off they went. And I've been trying to become a bit more healthy. Fish oils, and but to be honest, I'm not too keen on them. If I had to rate the fish oils out of 10, I'd give them a 3. I'm aware I've been using a few puns, so I'll make sure I won't use any Freudian ships during the set. I also some words in the English language I'm a bit slow to get the grasp of, to work out what self-explanatory means. And finally, I've not really had much luck with relationships. There's this one person who I thought things were progressing with, and so they asked me how gorgeous I thought they were, so I simply came out with drop dead. So things ended there. I don't know if it was the way I said it, but I think I need to improve some of my killer lines. Thank you very much. You've been a great crowd. I've been very